Want to sound more confident in English with simple phrases? Stay with me and start using them naturally from your very first conversation. Don't forget to subscribe for more simple and practical English. Here we go. Hey everyone! Welcome back to Fluent Pod Channel. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy to be here with my partner, Liam.
Hey, I'm Liam, and wow, Emma, I'm feeling the energy today. This episode is going to be a game changer for anyone who feels stuck.
Exactly. You know that feeling when someone asks your opinion in English and suddenly your mind is a blank piece of paper?
Oh, I know it well. Your heart beats faster, your palms get sweaty, and you just want to vanish.
It's like a brain freeze, but without the delicious ice cream part. Why does this happen to us, Liam?
It's simple. Your brain is trying to be a perfectionist. You're trying to build a Golden Gate Bridge of a sentence when you just need a simple wooden plank to cross the river.
That's a perfect description. I try to find the perfect grammar, the most intellectual words, and the conversation just leaves me behind.
And there's a hidden villain in this story, overthinking every single word.
Yes, it feels like my brain is working too hard instead of just letting me speak.
Yes, when you overanalyze, you slow everything down. Communication should feel more natural, more automatic.
So how do we fix that?
We stop building from scratch and start assembling. We use chunks or ready-made phrases.
Like Lego blocks?
Perfect. Instead of creating everything from zero, you just grab the block and snap it into the conversation.
I love that. So what's the first Lego block for someone who is just starting to give opinions?
Keep it classic. Don't overthink. Start with I think, or I believe, or in my opinion.
But Liam, is that enough for a professional setting in 2026? Won't I sound too basic for a big international company?
Let me tell you a secret. Native speakers love these phrases. In global environments, clarity is more important than fancy words.
So, I think this plan is good is actually better than staying silent while trying to find a more complex way to say it.
100%. If you say it clearly, people can move forward. If you stay silent, the project stops.
That makes me feel so much better. It's about being useful, not a poet.
Sure, you're a professional using a tool. Let's practice. Give me a simple opinion about remote work.
Okay, I believe remote work is the future for 2026.
Boom. Clear, direct, and natural. No stress.
And honestly, I didn't feel that panic this time. That's interesting.
Because you simplified the process. When your brain knows what to do, it relaxes.
Okay, Liam, I think is a great start. I feel more relaxed already. But let's imagine I'm in a high-stakes meeting in 2026. Talking to a recruiter or a very demanding client.
That's a great question. Sometimes you need a bit more spice. If you want to sound like someone who truly knows their stuff, swap I think for something with more weight.
Like what? Give me an example that will really impress them.
Try, I strongly believe, or I'm convinced that. Can you feel a difference in the energy?
Wow, I'm convinced that sounds incredibly professional. It makes me sound confident and prepared.
Sure. And here's another tip. Your tone matters as much as your words. If you say it calmly and clearly, people will trust you more.
So it's not just vocabulary, it's delivery too.
Yes, communication is 50% what you say and 50% how you say it.
Let's test it again. I'm convinced that our strategy will work in 2026.
Perfect. And now try adding a reason. That's the next level.
Okay, I'm convinced that our strategy will work in 2026 because it focuses on long-term growth.
That's it. Now you're not just giving an opinion, you're supporting it. That's powerful.
I like that. It makes me feel more in control of the conversation.
Exactly. Now let's go to another situation. What if someone asks you a question and you need a moment to think?
That happens all the time. My brain just goes blank again.
That's where filler phrases save you. Say, well, let me think, or that's a great question.
That sounds so natural, and it gives me time to breathe.
Yes, and here's a bonus. It also makes you sound more engaged and thoughtful.
So instead of panic, I create a pause.
Sure, you control the rhythm of the conversation.
I love that. But Liam, what about the opposite? What if I'm not 100% sure and I don't want to sound too bossy or know-it-all?
That's where the softeners come in. Use phrases like, I guess, or it seems to me that.
It seems to me that we need more time. It sounds so much kinder than just saying we need more time.
Exactly. You're showing respect and openness. And that's key in professional environments.
Okay, now the scary part, disagreeing.
The moment everyone fears.
Seriously, my instinct is to just say yes to avoid conflict.
But here's the truth. Respectful disagreement is a sign of professionalism.
Really?
Yes. Strong communicators share ideas, even when they're different.
So how do I disagree without sounding rude?
Use the respect bridge. Say, I see your point, but, or I understand what you mean, however.
That sounds so smooth. Let me try. I see your point, but I think we should consider another option.
Perfect. You acknowledged the other person first. That changes everything.
It feels less like a confrontation and more like a collaboration.
Exactly. That's the goal.
But Liam, what if I make a mistake while speaking, like a grammar mistake?
Great question. Here's the truth. Nobody cares as much as you think.
Really?
Really. If your message is clear, small mistakes don't matter. Communication always wins over perfection.
That's so freeing.
Think about it. Do you judge someone for making a small mistake when they're communicating clearly?
No, of course not.
Exactly. So give yourself the same kindness.
Wow, that changes everything.
And here's one last tip. Practice out loud, not just in your head.
That's true. Thinking is not the same as speaking.
Yes, your mouth needs training too. Speak, record yourself, repeat phrases.
So the formula is simple phrases, practice, and confidence.
That's it. Simple beats perfect every time.
Liam, I feel like this episode just removed a huge weight from my shoulders.
That's the goal. Communication should open doors, not create fear.
All right, everyone. Remember, you don't need perfect English to start. You just need to start.
Use what you know today, improve step by step, and keep showing up.
That was amazing, Liam. Everyone, if you want to take the next step on this journey, don't miss our next episode.
It's going to be great. I'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.